What's up, viewers? How you doing today? This is Mr.C Racing, back at it. Today we're going to be bringing you a new video, one with Gran Turismo. This is going to be one of my first online races. I think it is actually the first one. Now I have played the story mode, the cafe lobby of Gran Turismo, and it is really good. I do highly recommend it. And throughout this race, I was able to qualify first. So in Gran Turismo, you get a qualifying session at the beginning of each of your races, and then I completely bottled the start of this race by getting a false start penalty, something I'm not used to at all in Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport as well. And then the guy behind me gives me a very big punt coming in to down the start-finish straight, so I get right back into it. Thank you, sir, whoever hit me. And this race is a little more chaotic than I was expecting. Typically when people on the internet compare Forza Motorsport and Gran Turismo is always told to be like the real sim racing experience. You know, this is close racing, people are respectful, and there's good sportsmanship, and lo and behold, it gets pretty chaotic here. I will say the ghosting in this game is incredible, so you really don't have a lot of unwarranted ramming or collisions to cause havoc against one another. But the driver level in this is not that great. That's most likely because this is my first race in the sports lobby, in the competitive sports lobby. So I'm pretty low driver rating myself right now. Yeah, but this is a good time. I had a really fun time in this race, and I'm having a good time playing this game thus far. Now I'm able to get back into second place here, and we're going to be catching up behind this guy throughout the end of this lap. And since I qualified first, I know I have the fastest lap around this track. And coming out of this corner, the last corner, if you're in third gear, at least in this car, you're in third gear, you're really able to continue a lot of speed going down this main straight, more speed than if you were in second gear coming down the corner. And so I'm able to pull up right behind this guy, and I do hit him a little bit, not too hard. That's my Forza Motorsport coming in there, you know. And I'm going to be following this guy throughout this track. I want to see the lines that he's taking, see if he has any better lines than what I'm doing, and then I can start to learn from him. Taking the curb here, and then powering out, doing this pretty much a straight line into this braking zone. And then being patient and turning in a little later than you would think, so you don't hit the curbs on the inside of that turn. Then here you want to be heavy on the brakes, turn in early, and then accelerate. And then here, turn in early, hit third gear, and then accelerate out. And you'll see here I'm getting a much larger run than this guy in first place. And that's all because that we were in different gears coming out of that corner. He was in second, I was in third. And now he'll be following me into the first corner, so trying to keep good sportsmanship level there. I gave him room on the inside. I saw he was moving on the inside, and I figured I'd let him go. This is my first race here, so I don't want to be too competitive, you know. Don't want to beat him off the track too early. But he makes his own error there. He's going left and right, and then brakes really heavily going up the hill. Turns in too early and then has to correct. So I'm able to get the inside here. I really just kind of stopped my car on the apex. I didn't mean to take that so slowly, but it worked, so it's okay. And now we're in the lead, and we'll start to pull away from this guy. So we'll see how much time we can gap that guy by. He's definitely clearly our closest form of competition in this race. So we're putting down the anchors, and that guy comes in and just barrels into me. So I'm not sure if he was upset with me or something like that. It looks like he slowed down, so maybe he felt bad, or it could actually be the game that caused him to slow down. I'm not too sure. But anyway, got hit, and now we're back in the first. Let's go by. And now we're going to try and put down some home laps. So as you can see on the right side of the screen, they list out your lap times, which is, I think, really nice. I wish Forza did that, because then you could really start to analyze how well you're doing compared to each lap. And we're going to be trying to beat our qualifying time. And as you can see, he just hit the wall. The guy behind us that was in second place we were battling with took too much speed going around that final corner and hit the wall. He was most likely trying to figure out how I was carrying so much speed through that corner, and took the wrong line. And then I think right about now we're going to see him leaving the race. So he must have lost a lot of positions and got frustrated and left. So at least that's one thing that we have in common with Forza and Gran Turismo, is that when people get upset, they just quit the race. It's not that great to see all the time, but it does mean that some people below him then collect a free position. We're coming in to the final corner, getting that third gear, powering out, keeping our gas pedal down, going down the start-finish line. All right, coming into the final lap, I'm gonna walk you through how I do this. So we're braking right along those transitions, those white lines. When the white line goes across the track, and then turning in pretty sharply, and then trying to do soft turning out inputs. And then right on the gas, keep your gas pedal down. Keep your gas pedal down the whole time here, up into fourth as you saw, and then we're just doing really soft steering inputs. Eat the curb there. You don't have to touch that curb, and then we want to start braking about halfway up this hill. And then you can hit the curb there, or you cannot hit the curb. It's better not to hit the curb. And then braking about halfway through that red zone, trying to hit the outside of that turn, and then eating the curb on the inside and making sure you're in third gear. And you're going to be able to really power yourself down the start-finish line and be in a lot better position than the other guys. Well, guys, I had a really great time with this game. I think I'm going to start playing Gran Turismo a lot more. Let me know what you guys think of the content and of Gran Turismo as a game, this versus Forza Motorsport. Thank you guys. You guys have a good night.